So this video was sponsored by Aniba.com, which is a new gaming marketplace with over 9,000 digital products. Now they will bring you the hottest deals in the market of any title, whether it be new or old, and with their excellent Trustpilot score, you can be rest assured that you will receive the product and that your gaming will continue without a hitch. Now, they even host massive sales with discounts up to 70%, and to help me out, you can make that 73% with my 3% discount code by just using SuperRebel when you are on the checkout. So go ahead, check it out. The link is in the description below. What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Now this one is definitely going to have a lot of people having mixed feelings. It's already something I did post in my community tab the other day, and already there is a lot of debate with this specific topic we're going to be talking about in this video. But then on top of that, we have a bunch of new stuff going on for the game, and one specifically being exclusive on a PlayStation blog at some point this week. So we have some very exciting things to look forward to. But before I do jump into the main topic of this video, I want to ask you guys a very important question. Now, let's say the game in terms of a delay length, right? Because the game being delayed is one thing, but in terms of how long it will be delayed by, are we going to be seeing a 2021 release date, or are we going to be seeing, a late 2020 like December time release date? Now, in terms of the likelihood of these both, I want you guys to leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and then I also want you to rate it out of 10, of course 1 being very unlikely and 10 being very likely, as to whether or not this game will see a delay, as in terms of like such a long delay in terms of like 4 or 5 months, okay? So leave your thoughts in the comment section below. But diving into the topic of this game, which of course is it going to be delayed? Now, like I said, I posted this in my community tab because I've been seeing a lot of people talk about this, and it really did spark up a lot of good comments and a lot of bad comments, and then they all kind of like overall bottom line down to a very likely possibility of this. Now, just by pointing out 2 of the comments I see on my community tab responding to the question, of course there was a lot of confusion, like why would the game even be delayed? But then there was another comment that said it will probably be delayed because of how seriously Square Enix is taking people's critique and commentary. Fixing small details is key to even attempt to get this game close to the level of Spider-Man PS4. Now you have to also consider, right, that sure, a May 2020 release date would be great, okay? But at the same time, the reason why I personally feel the game will be delayed, and I could be completely wrong, okay? But when you hear comments like from Dante, of course, that I just posted, and then you look at other comments as well, just really floating around the internet, and Square Enix's track record as well, that's a very big thing to take into consideration. And also, on top of that, taking into consideration that Spider-Man PS4 right now is their competition, although the game isn't as popular anymore, they need to top it and make the game longer. So yes, I guess it is very likely, but the reason why it personally leads down to my decision on why the game is going to be delayed is I feel that all we have seen so far is this A-Day demo. I mean, we're talking since E3, okay, we've been seeing this stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, we always talk about the marketing of this game and say sure, the marketing isn't the greatest at the moment, right? And showing new gameplay all the time isn't something I also expect, but in terms of screenshots for the game and just new sectors teasing parts of the game, we haven't seen. I get people say this game is way too early, in terms of stages and all that, okay? But come on, you cannot use that as an excuse. Either A, they are really focusing on finishing the complete game and showing everything in its final state, I guess, or B, they haven't really got as far as they expected to get, and maybe they are taking these, critiques way more seriously than we even think they are. Now, that's what I feel the case is. I feel like they are just really knuckling down on the game, but it does kind of lead me to feel that there would be a delay. But I could be wrong, because when it hits early 2020, that is when the real answers will come out. Now, this is where I wanted to talk about some new exclusive stuff and things that are going on. We know that at all these gaming events, of course, they are allowing there to be a playable demo, all of which is the 8-day demo. Now, on top of that, we have, of course, the cover art, which usually is just Marvel Avengers, but now they have some new art for Paris Games Week, which, as you guys can see on screen, does show all the characters they have currently revealed. Now, that doesn't mean there's going to be new gameplay at this event, and I was reading through some comments as well discussing that, and a lot of people were just basically agreeing that probably the Game Awards or early 2020 is when we will see new gameplay. So far they're just taking this demo around for a while. So that's one thing, okay? It's very small, but at least there's some type of art going on. The downside still is there is no in-game screenshots being released, apart from the ones we have already seen, and again, it's still going way back to E3 2019, and then on top of that, of course, just a new character they revealed. But it still shows some new gameplay, you know, to some extent, because daytime gameplay is something that is, of course, I guess, in demand, just general being in the street combat and so forth. So that is something big and something to take into consideration as well. But still, I want you guys to leave your thoughts on this in the comment section below. Now, to add to that, over on Reddit, again, when I was talking earlier at the beginning of this video, I said there is going to be something exclusive on a PlayStation blog later this week. Now, this was teased in a Marvel video, all of which I will link in the description below, but it does seem that new Marvel's Avengers overview video is going to be posted on a PlayStation blog later this week. Now, what this will actually entail of, nobody knows, but again, just reading speculation, and more so from the person who did post this. I'll leave his comments on screen, but they were pretty valid, and he said, for example, we will be getting a new game overview video this week that will debut on the PlayStation blog. My guess is they will finally release the trailer that has been playing after the demo since New York's Comic-Con. Now, of course, going back to my review of when I played the game, and going back to what I said, what happens in the end of the game, there is a little trailer that then plays, showcasing a few different things about the game. So it more talks about the modes in the game, and then of course the co-op gameplay as well. But it was an actual trailer, and into how long that trailer goes on to even further, no one actually knows. But what they do show at the end of the demo is something that they haven't officially revealed worldwide, apart from to the people that get a hands-on experience with the game. So it's very likely that that will be the trailer, and then followed by some new gameplay, hopefully, in terms of what we will be seeing after that. But with the PlayStation blog, we already know that they are favoriting Sony right now, and if you are a PlayStation user, sure, you're definitely going to be getting most of the perks. But anyway, I want you guys to get in the comment section below, and again, leave your thoughts on the things that have been going around, what your theories are in terms of the game being delayed, if it's going to be delayed by how long, and then in terms of what you think we will be seeing in the PlayStation blog. Again, it is very much a grey area, and no one actually knows what's going on with the game's marketing in the current state. I mean, we haven't even seen things that have been leaked for the game so far, and usually that is definitely a number one thing that will happen. You will see something be leaked, and then of course it doesn't essentially reveal something you wanted to see in the game, or it just shows something really bad about the game, and then the internet just goes crazy saying how the game is going to be a flop, etc. But I mean, at this stage, we've not even had an insider pull a little leaked image out and put it on the internet, so it's very hush at the moment. And again, all we can do is speculate, but when we see things like this with the PlayStation blog, I'm really excited to see what will be revealed, and hopefully they do go a little bit more in depth in terms of like the character skill trees, well, I guess gears, etc. So that's something I really want to see. But you guys get in the comment section below, leave your thoughts on that, and I'm going to be playing a few trailers at the end of this video just to kind of sum up all the things that we have seen so far. So the character spotlight, of course, is one thing, and then, you know, Kamala Khan's gameplay as well. I want you guys to take a look at that and then sum up your overall opinion. But guys, it's going to wrap up the video here. As always, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and until the next one, adios amigos.